Hello everybody, this is your boy the Almighty One coming at you with a video of some major importance. But before I get into this video, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please smash the likes and don't forget to comment after the video is complete, because this video pertains to two major important events that has occurred or has already occurred. And one of the events pertain to, well, not actually an event, but it's more like an injury status. From what I've been hearing on social media and from what I've been reading, they say Saquon Barkley had a injury scare today. They say that he was at practice and he went down with a back injury, and some people say it's a back injury, some people saying it's a leg injury, some saying it's both. But they say that he was laid out on the Novacare Complex football field, and they were stretching his legs and back to see how everything was. And they say the injury is not serious, but they have taken a precaution situation on him to make sure that nothing happened to him seriously, because this is a guy who being highly dependent on in this offense in week 1 against the Packers at Brazil. And that's one of the reasons why he was held out in this game, which I kind of expected it, because there have been a lot of other injuries on the offensive line. They said Mekhi Becton went down. It says what was the boy name? The rookie 6th round pick, the offensive guard, he went down with an injury. The Eagles, and then there's a couple more injuries on the offensive line where some players have gotten hurt, and so they are holding these guys out for precaution reasons. And then these are the last 2 days in training camp. Training camp ends on a Friday, from what I've been told. Today is Wednesday, March 3rd, so they got two more practices. They got 2 more practices to go after today. And the injury of Saquon Barkley happened today at practice while all this was going on, and so which is a plus as far as non-injury is concerned, but it's a situation to be watched and concerned when it comes to Saquon Barkley and some of the guys they got on the offensive line moving forward, because there is no, should I say that there is no backup behind these two guys. If it is, it's probably some second and third string players, which will happen in the last game. And they said the game is going to be Saturday, I believe. It's either Friday or Saturday. It's one of those 2 days. Not exactly sure what day it is, but if it's a weekend, it's great. But we'll see how it happens, because you know what? I think it is on a Saturday, because the Eagles did play. What was it? Sunday. They either play. It was either Sunday or Monday. The Eagles play. I think it was Sunday, I believe. Eagles Saturday. One of those 2 days when the game happened. So we're not exactly sure who's gonna be playing after this last preseason game, but it won't be no stars. It's gonna be more like second and third stringers and guys who gonna try to make the roster, because I know in the last video that I made about the Eagles win against the Patriots, I said it in the game that the Eagles are gonna start letting people go this week. Well, I'm correcting myself. After this last preseason game, the Eagles are gonna start doing cuts. They're going to do from 90-man roster to 75, and from 75 to 53. So we're not really exactly sure how many players the Eagles are going to keep at full end position. We do expect them to keep a lot of offensive linemen. We do expect them to keep at least 3 tight ends. We expect at least 5 wide receivers, depending on who they are. Probably 3 tight ends, I believe. And for defensive line, they probably gonna try to keep as many defensive ends and tackles as possible, barring no injuries or barring no trades between now and to other teams who will be cutting and releasing players, because this is one reason why it could be very difficult to cut and keep some of these players, because a lot of these guys that you have on their roster are extremely talented. So we really don't know who's going to get cut, who's going to be released, who's going to wind up on the practice squad, because the Eagles can only keep 8 players on the practice squad. Back then it used to be 6, now it's 8. So because of the longevity of the game, remember that it used to be 16 games a season. Now it's a 17 game season. So they're able to keep 2 more guys on the practice squad instead of 6. So we gonna know who gonna get who they gonna keep, who they gonna release, or who they gonna release and bring in from teams who have released or cut these players on cut day. So we really don't know what's gonna happen, but we do know the Eagles got a lot of guys on talent that are gonna be released or cut, and the Eagles can only keep the best players available on their practice squad. And who's left out there, it could be left for other teams to pick and add to their roster, and the Eagles can do the same thing. So it could be a lot of that going on next week after this last preseason game. And that is what I wanted to talk about in that one. Now, last and not least, Jalen Hurts. Now, Hurts have been doing real well in the 15 practices the Eagles have had for training camps and practices. He has not thrown a single interception, but like I said, I think I mentioned it in another video. He has not thrown no interception in these games. But there's a record that he set, and one that was set before he set it. According to Elliot Shore, one of the Eagle beat writers, the record was 157 throws with no interception. Hold on. Again, the record was 157 throws with no interception. I'm not exactly sure who set that record, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look it up while I'm doing this. They said that Hurts has thrown for approximately 301 consecutive pass, bar none interception, which I find that kind of astonishing. And that's amazing considering. Hold on, passes without an interception in Eagles training camp. Let me see who set that record. It doesn't say who set the record. Let me see, Eagle camp history. Let me put history here. Okay, here it is. It says here, Jalen Hurts. Okay, I said 157. It's 158. It says Jalen Hurts has officially gone 158 passes without an interception, breaking the previous record of 157. His outstanding training camp is officially a historic one. Let me see. I got to dig deep into it because I really want to know and see who actually did it. And I kind of find it, and that's kind of amazing. Let me see. That record might have been held by Donovan McNabb, I believe. But it's still more to look at. So we'll see. Let's see who actually did that. Healthcare complex. Let me see. It doesn't say. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Here's something to consider here. It says here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. It says here. Not a single one of those dudes has ever done what Jalen Hurts went out there and accomplished today. None of them have even come close to breaking that Eagles record. Practically, actually, but Jalen Hurts is officially the guy. He's one of one, the only man in NFL history to ever throw 158 passes without an interception in Eagles training camp. If he doesn't send a shiver down the spine of the other 31 defensive coordinators in the NFL this year, not knowing they need to figure out a way to stop this man, then I can't, and I don't know that would see everybody on February the 9th. So it's still not saying who actually did the record as far as we know. And so there's still more to look at. Let me see. Hey Siri. In Eagles training camp history, who has thrown past 158 passes without an interception in Eagles training camp history? Okay. Let's see. Okay, here's something right here saying. No, that's not telling me what I want to know. They're just saying, it's not still saying, and it's not saying anything. Someone had broke that record. That's all I do know. And he had two more. He had 2 more training camps to pass, which would be tomorrow and Friday. The last 2 training camps. If he can go without throwing an interception in these last 2 training camps, he will set the record. And then you gotta look at the completions and attempts. All that comes to pass of what is going to occur in this situation. So I mean, let me see. I mean, it's still not saying, it's not giving me anything. 2017 world champs. Okay, here they go. They got it right here. 205 pass training camp without an interception. See, 2024, 305 passes in training camp without an interception. So that's saying a whole lot right there. So I can think of a few quarterbacks that had done that. I can say probably on the one who just retired, Big Dick Nick, who they called him, and like I said, it doesn't really say who has done it. It's not giving me no information further as to who thrown the most passes without an interception. Because the record is 158, and he thrown 158 passes without an interception. But the record was 157. So it's not saying anything further. Let me see. I gotta dig deeper into it, see who actually did it. Here we go. So still not telling me. But like I said, we'll see what happens in the last 2 training camps. Some tell me he's gonna throw an interception, some tell me he's gonna throw one. But either way you look at it, if the record was to end Thursday, he still owns the record, 158 passes. So we'll see. So we will actually see that going forward. But like I said, it doesn't tell me who did it, who owns the record, 158. It doesn't say. So like I said, it got to be somebody. But anyway, I don't want to hold on any longer to this video because I'm over 14 minutes trying to figure out this situation. So anyway, that's what I want to talk about. You guys enjoy your Wednesday. See you guys Thursday or Friday, depending any more Eagles news. And I am out of here, y'all. Peace.